Here we are again, 14th of May. Skunks are, well, yeah, this customer here, they had a rabbit issue and they were trying to catch some, but they ended up catching a skunk. So, instead of just coming out here and grabbing that skunk, I wanted to make sure that we didn't have any youngsters and all that stuff. Turns out it's a male skunk, so it's not a big deal. We'll get him out of the neighborhood. And this here shows where he could have been. I found some hairs and whatnot. So there's, you see this thing's kind of on skids and then on top of gravel, which is great. But there's plenty of room down here for him. You can see the daylight down there. So what I do is I cut a trench about 3 or 4 inches wide, and then you put half-inch by half-inch wire, welded cage wire, all along here, down into the trench, which ought to be about 4 to 6 inches deep. It doesn't sound like much, but once you start swinging that pickaxe and shovel, it's quite a bit. So you do this and lay some tarps on the side you're working on, so you can pile that dirt on there and not make a big mess and put everything back where you got it. So you drop that down into there and you measure up to about yay high and make it look nice, crease your edges and everything, drop it down in there. There's nothing down here to attach to. So then you just drop it down in there and throw some concrete, dry hydraulic concrete, just about this much on the bottom to stiffen it up. And it's going to be, remember, it's got to go down into there and then out about 3 or 4 inches. So when the animal digs down, he's going to smell this and be attracted to it. And then he's going to dig down, but he's going to hit wire and concrete. They're just not smart enough to say, well, let me try here, No, it just doesn't work that way. And then on the obvious areas where they're coming and going, this almost looks like I did it, but I didn't. This area right here is where they're coming and going. See how that's kind of roughed up? Sometimes being colorblind has its advantages, but that's their main entry right there. Here's a couple of hairs. You see them blowing around on there? Those are mostly bunny hairs, but I found some skunk hairs too. Anyway, that's how it's done. This area right here, if it wasn't raised up so high, I would say put a one-way door there. But since it's not up in it is up in the air so far, we are able to visually see that there's no animals under there. And if there is, you can just stick an air hose down there and scare them out. It won't be a big deal. And then go ahead and tighten it down. Nothing's getting in there. All right, folks, I hope this helps. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the like button and all that stuff, so you can be made aware of different things that I'm posting when I post it. Thank you much. We'll see ya.